What's up, guys? Welcome back to Latin Chopsticks. Thank you so much for tuning in. Guys, today we're going to be going to one of my viewers' favorite Thai restaurants here in Orlando. According to them, they think that this is one of the best Thai restaurants out of all the different Thai restaurants they've been to. As you guys know, we've only made one other video about a Thai restaurant, and it was an amazing Thai restaurant place. Had great reviews. Personally, I had never gone, and honestly, only 2 people ever recommended it. You know, I wanted to go because I don't know of any Thai places, so I literally have absolutely no experience. They were nice enough to leave a really long comment with like details of everything, so I am really excited. We get to try this place out today. It is called Mee Thai. I apologize if I mispronounced it. All the information is going to be in the description down below, but Danny's going to meet me there. We're going to head out, see how it is, okay? I'll see you guys there. We are here. I apologize for the hair. I haven't had time to go get a haircut this week, unfortunately. And I had the sunglasses on and it kind of made it all messed up. But we are here. We are in Mee Thai. I am really excited because, I mean, there's a lot of stuff on this menu. This is absolutely amazing. This is just one side. This right here is going to be the other side of the menu. I definitely want to get a few things that they had mentioned, our fellow subscriber. So they did mention that we should get the cheese rolls, which I will go ahead and do that. I am going to definitely try one of the curries. I don't know which one yet. They pretty much said I should get any of them. And I 100% want to try the Drunken noodles, but I also saw that they have something called the Drunken fried rice. So that's kind of interesting. With that said, I'm going to take a couple of minutes. I will say right off the bat, super nice. The service is phenomenal. I went ahead and they were nice enough to, like, before I even got to sit down at the table, they made me a Thai tea. And like they said, I definitely need to try it out. So let's go ahead and try this out real quick. Looks like it's tea and then the top is topped off with some milk or cream. I don't know. We'll try. But I'm probably supposed to mix this a little bit more, but let's go ahead and try this out. Oh man, oh that's really good. I don't think that's milk. I really do think that's cream because you get that sweetness. It's like very sweet iced tea, but then you get like a bunch of creaminess from the milk, man. I'm not too good with Thai cuisine. I haven't really had it in many places, and the only place I had it I thought was pretty dang good. I did have a few complaints, and then people told me that it's because it probably wasn't that great of a Thai food, but you know, we're gonna see how this one is, but that right here is delicious. With that said, I'm gonna go ahead and order, check to see if there's any other items that you could do, and then I'll see you guys when the food's out. All right guys, awesome. So we got our first item. You guys gotta check this out. This looks amazing. All right guys, so this right here is the cheese rolls. This is what they had mentioned that we had to get. It looks like it has some, I don't know if that's fish sauce with like pepper, but we'll try that out in a second. But these things are nice and they're really filled. In my opinion, they seem to be really affordable. At the time of filming this, it was $4.50 for this, but we're gonna go ahead and try this out. The outside's nice and crispy, super thin layer, because as they mentioned, it is a spring roll, basically dough on the outside. So you gotta be careful. Let's go ahead and try this out. Oh my God. You get a little bit of the black pepper that's in there. The cheese is nice and sweet. I promise it's really filled. You can see it on this side, but you know, when I pressed it down, it just unfortunately kind of squished itself down. I'm trying to see if I can get it open, but it's cheese. Super crispy on the outside. Nice, warm and creamy on the inside. I'm gonna go ahead and try it out with this little bit of sauce here. Again, I really do think this might be like fish sauce with some pepper flakes, but we'll try it out and see how it is. I could be wrong, but let's try this out. Oh man, this is really freaking good. Luckily, I waited a couple of minutes because those were like freshly made when they came out, and they were right. It's super full, especially when I got to the end there. It like squirted everywhere, and it's, you know, if it was super hot, that's kind of dangerous. But it was delicious, guys. I would 100% recommend that. Next thing we're gonna try out is this. This is our complimentary salad, mayonnaise base. Let's check this out. So you have some cabbage, you have some carrots. It looks really good. Actually, I think this is lettuce. I apologize, not carrots. You see the mayonnaise-based sauce down there? Everything on this is homemade, so the sauce is made here in-house. Let's go ahead and try this out. It looks like there's a little bit of black pepper, but we're gonna go ahead and try this out, see how that sauce is, see how it compares. This is complimentary and it is included with every meal that you buy, but let's go ahead and try this out. All right, guys. Oh, that's really good. Very sweet. You have that crunch from the lettuce pieces. A little bit of crunch from the carrots as well. They put a layer of the sauce at the bottom, put some of the salad in, put the layer on the top, so you make sure that almost every bite that you have, it's nice and saucy. It's not overwhelming. Sauce is super sweet, ever so slightly acidic. This is really delicious. Nice little creaminess and freshness in the same bite. All right, guys, awesome. So the next item is out. This right here is the Drunken noodles called Pad Ki Mao. I had no idea what these were. I had no idea. I've never had this before. It's gonna be the first time I ever try it, but it was very highly suggested and recommended by our viewer. So let's go ahead and check this out. All right, guys. Ooh, sorry, I zoomed in a little too much, but this right here looks phenomenal. It has some nice, it looks like hand-cut noodles. You have beautiful red bell peppers, green bell peppers. You have some beef. You can get it with shrimp, seafood, chicken, beef, and some other items. You have carrots, onions. I mean, this looks phenomenal. It looks like a nice stir fry. This is the medium spice level, so we're gonna go ahead and try that out, see how it is. But we might go with like heavier and more spicy items next. But all right, let's go ahead and just try this out and see how it is. All right, guys, I'm really excited. Here we go. There's a lot of pepper in here. Even though it's medium, I felt it right away on my nose. Oh wow, as soon as I put that bite in. It's not that spicy, but it's pretty apparent that it's gonna be pretty spicy. Let's go ahead and get a larger amount here. Let's go ahead and try this out. That was a big bite. I burned myself quite a bit. Very unique flavors though. One thing I taste is like a minty taste. I don't know if it's mint, but I mean, it's kind of impressive, especially with the spice. They go together so well. Noodles are perfectly cooked al dente. They're nice. Oh man, I'm sorry guys. They're nice and like perfect, chewy. It has nice elasticity on them. You have this amazing, very thinly sliced beef that they add on to here. You have some eggs, you have the little tiny pieces of the peppers that add that spice to it. This is delicious, nice and tender and juicy, despite it being so thinly cut. It's not super tender, it does have a little bit of a chew to it, but flavors are phenomenal. I'm gonna go ahead and get one more bite. Cool off with a little bit of the salad. Oh, the flavors mix in so well. One thing I will say, again, delicious. Even the vegetables, there's a little tiny bit of crunch to it. So the textures of this are all perfect. One thing I will say though, which is not a bad thing, it's a good thing. Because the sauce is so thick, when you move the noodles around and you go to grab more, you know, it's been like 10 minutes since I started eating this, and I still get some really hot in temperature bites. Because the sauce is so thick, the noodles are perfect, that it kind of concentrates that heat under if you're not constantly digging in it. All right guys, awesome. The next item's out. Again, I apologize if I butcher anything, but this right here is the Tom Yum Gong, which is the shrimp soup. Let's go ahead and check this out. So this smells phenomenal. Let's go ahead and grab the spoon down here. But you have a nice big chunks or big shrimp. You have some tomato chunks. There's a lot of red bell pepper. There's a lot of pepper seeds in here, which I'm a little concerned about. This is the hot broth. You get to choose mild, which is not spicy, medium, which is what the noodles were. This one's hot, and then I am gonna order a Thai hot, which I'm kind of concerned about because it's super spicy, but enough talking. Let's go ahead and try this out. You have some onions in there, you have some mushroom chunks. Let's try this out, see how it is. It was highly recommended. All right guys, I'm glad I have that Thai tea. I think that's gonna help a lot. Let's try this out. Oh wow, that's really, really spicy, but it's also really, really flavorful. So these mushrooms, absolutely delicious. They have a little bit of bite to them. The cilantro adds a little bit of that freshness. If you like cilantro, you know. But the soup itself, the broth, it's very tomato tasting. You know, despite the chunks of tomato. I haven't had a chance to grab a shrimp, so I'm gonna go ahead and have this bite. It does look like it has the tail, but I'm gonna go ahead and just eat the whole thing anyway because this tastes so delicious. Here we go. It is pretty spicy. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. It'll still make me sweat most likely. As you guys see, it'll probably start glistening here on the forehead, but it's really good. The onions themselves still have a bit of texture and a bite, so it's a little bit of a crunch. The mushrooms, like I said, a little bit of a bite, no crunch there. Cilantro adds that touch of freshness that this would have needed, because I think it would have been a little too strong for me if it wasn't for the cilantro. But this is some amazing flavorful soup. Never had this before. This is the first time I remember having it. Actually, I don't think I've ever had anything that was recommended. Let's go ahead and try another. And we're gonna go ahead and try a shrimp on its own here. Let's see how it is. It's not overcooked. A little bit of umami flavor. It is very spicy, but I kind of want to finish it. That's how flavorful it is. I have a little bit of Thai tea though. That is pretty spicy. I'm a little concerned because the next item is Thai hot, which is another level above that. And then they have another level above. Ooh, this is really good. They have another level above that called, I think it was super Thai hot or very Thai hot, something like that. That's nuts. Oh, but it's so good. And a little bit more of the salad because it's actually really, really good. It's not just that it's free, it's delicious. All right guys, so the next item is out. This is their red curry. I ended up getting it Thai hot, so I'm a little nervous because it's supposed to be almost twice as hot as the last one. And the last one, it was tolerable, but it's pretty hot, made me sweat a little bit. So I'm a little concerned, but I'm also super excited because this looks phenomenal. Check this out. So as mentioned, this is the red chili. There's multiple, they have a green, they have a yellow, they have a Penang, but I wanted to try this one. This is the one that they recommended. The broth is super thick here. You have giant chunks of chicken breast. That is a lot of pepper, but it's topped off with some fresh basil. You have some carrots in here. You have some red, green bell peppers. I mean, I'm excited to try that. And then of course, on the side here, you have some white rice that you can kind of mix into this, or I'm not really sure how to eat it. I'm just gonna eat it my way, but let's go ahead and dig in and see how this is. Oh guys, I am nervous, but let's go ahead and just try a little bit out of this. A little bit of the broth, carrot in there, and some chicken. Oh man, that is extremely spicy, but chicken, nice and flavorful. This juicy, of course, it's inside of this. You have some zucchini in here, but that broth, it's so creamy. I'm guessing it has coconut milk in there. At least I taste coconut milk, quite a bit of it. But it's nice and creamy. It's not overpowering. You taste everything, the chicken, the pepper, the zucchini, the green bell pepper. That is, oh my gosh. Go ahead and have another bite here. Oh man, that's really impressive. In all honesty, I've never had this. This is so freaking good. I've always wanted to cook with coconut milk, but whenever I do it, coconut milk, in my opinion, has like a very strong flavor. And I don't know if, I guess I'm not using the measurements right, but whenever I make anything with coconut, that's how you taste when I have the food. I've only tried twice, and it's been years, but I did try making some curry ones with some coconut milk, and that just came out like straight up coconut. This, however, oh man, you taste everything. You taste the spices, you taste the vegetables, you do taste that coconut, but you taste a little bit of the curry as well. It's so hearty. That's like the best way I can describe it. I'm gonna have another bite and then I'm gonna try with a little bit of rice, but there's a lot of spices in here. That's so freaking good. I'm gonna try that, wet it a little bit. I don't know if this is how you're supposed to do it, or I don't know if I'm supposed to like dump that in here, but I wanna keep them separate, but this is, oh man, wow. This is silly because it's just white rice, but so the way it looked, it kind of looked like it might be mushy, but if I'm gonna try to see if I can get like a little bit out, and then you just go like this, it breaks apart. It's a little bit sticky, but it breaks apart so well in your mouth. Let's go ahead and just grab a little bit of that broth. This is so freaking amazing. And a little chicken there. See if I can, it's hard to do that with one hand. There we go. Ooh, that's gonna be a good bite. All right. Guys, those noodles were really good. They weren't kidding, man. Our viewer, oh man, this is so freaking amazing. Oh, and then, oh, you guys gotta check this again, I'm sorry. So I'm like doing this, right? But if you dig in, look at all that protein. Look at all that chicken that's under there. And it's the whole thing is like that. Oh man, you got some bunch of chunks of chicken and vegetables. I'm just enjoying the broth, but this is insane. The amount of protein that they put in here is totally worth it. Oh my gosh. This is by far my favorite thing that I've had today. It's also the hottest thing I've had today. I kind of wish I would have gotten it a little bit less heat. I think I would have enjoyed it more. And the thing, all the vegetables that are in here, I don't know how they do it. Cooked perfectly. Like, you know how sometimes when you have certain vegetables and soups and you're eating it, or in broths and curry, they're kind of mushy because they get overcooked inside of the broth? Everything here, even the zucchini, still has a bit of a bite. You still get that slight crunch and freshness. Grab a little bit more rice, and then I think I'm gonna save some room for dessert because while this is delicious, I'm pretty full and I've eaten a lot. So let's try this last bite here. 100% I recommend this place, guys. 100% I recommend this place. They also have a lot of seafood here, a lot of fish. Didn't get a chance to try it. I ate quite a bit from the other stuff that we had. So I'm pretty full right now, but one other thing that they mentioned, that our viewer mentioned that I had to have while I was here is gonna be the mango sticky rice, which is something that's super famous that a lot of people know about. So I cannot wait. I'm gonna go ahead and try that, see how it is. And that's how we're gonna end this visit. But I wanna come back. I wanna try more dishes. This is by far some of the best Thai food I've ever had. And I think I've only had 3 different Thai restaurants, 1 on this channel and then 2 that I had way before I even thought about creating this channel. So nothing ever really kind of made me go, wow, this is amazing. I have to do a video here. But I'm very glad I visited this place, and I really do hope that you guys, if you like Thai food or you want to try it, definitely need to come here. Let me go ahead and wait for that mango sticky rice, and I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. All right, guys, so the mango sticky rice is out. This looks really, really good. I love the presentation. You guys got to check this out. All right, guys, check this out. This right here, it looks absolutely stunning. It is a mango sticky rice. The presentation is phenomenal. You have this little plant here that we're gonna kind of move to the side, as beautiful as it is. You have some coconut milk, some mango, and then you have this beautiful green sticky rice. So we're gonna go ahead and just grab a small slice of the mango. I'm gonna grab a little bit of this sticky rice. It is not a joke, it is very sticky, the rice, but it's not enough. I'll try to see if I might have to do this with 2 hands, but all right, let's go ahead and try that bite out, see how it is. Hopefully this cools down my palate because it's still pretty spicy here. So let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and just eat the mango. Rice, as dumb as it's gonna sound, super sticky, nice and warm. That coconut milk is super creamy, so it adds a little bit of creaminess. Then you have this delicious mango that it adds ever so slight sweetness, but a little bit of tartness as well. This is amazing. One big flaw, in my opinion, with a lot of the places that I go to for sticky rice, mango sticky rice, and I've had it multiple times, not many, maybe like 2 or 3 times, it's always really overpowering and sweet. I'm trying to taste what it is. Something in here is salty. I'm gonna try the rice on its own. The rice is sweet. Coconut milk. The coconut milk is a little bit salty. You have the sweetness of the mango, the sweetness of the rice, and a little bit of the saltiness of the coconut milk. Guys, it's by far the best Thai restaurant I've ever been to. Caveat, I've been to like 4 or 5 of them, I think. I don't know exactly. The only one I remember really is the one that we went to, I think it was like 2 years ago now, that we did a video on. This is by far the best Thai food I've ever had. There was nothing, so each one of the dishes are extremely full of flavor. You taste almost every seasoning. You taste almost every item that's in that dish pretty much, because I'm right now just focusing on the curry. My head's like, that curry was some of the best curry out of Japanese and Indian curry that I've had. That is by far the best curry that I've had. Phenomenal. I would 100% recommend for you guys to come and visit this place. It is Mee Thai. It's gonna be in the description down below. I'm just taken aback. Honestly, thank you so much, Turtle Chomper. This was an absolutely amazing restaurant. I'm really glad I came here and I made the time of day. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this, cool my palate off, although that sticky mango rice did such a phenomenal job. But I'm just gonna relax. I'm gonna go ahead and head out, get a few more things done. But guys, as always, thank you so much for coming with me. Thank you so much for reaching out and giving me recommendations to different restaurants, because I don't think I ever would have been here if it wasn't for you guys recommending it or commenting. So thank you again, Turtle Chomper. But guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. 100%. I can't say it enough. You guys need to come and check this place out. But thank you, as always. That I also can never say enough. Thank you so much. Because of you guys, I'm able to find all these new places, try all these new foods, and I really, from the bottom of my heart, really appreciate it. With that said, I will see you guys next Sunday, and until then, let's just keep on eating.